This is only the beginning for BTC. Obviously, the road to 1 million will include a lot of volatility, a lot of drawdowns, 50% drawdowns, 60% drawdowns. But one thing is very clear. As more money is being printed, BTC will only go higher. If you guys have been following our weekly calls, we talk about money supply every single week. It's pretty clear that all nation states, all fiat currencies gets printed until hyperinflation. So this has been the case over history. That's why Bitcoin was initially created, to protect people from all of this currency debasement that they absolutely have no control of and they are victim to. Enjoy the rally, enjoy the all-time high prices as they last, but keep in mind that with every all-time high comes corrections, comes drawdowns, and try not to chase. Try to stay level-headed, and we are definitely available here to help you with everything we can. Now we can dive into our weekly analysis, and boy, oh boy, there is so much action that's happening in the cryptoverse, and it's all to our benefits. The cryptocurrency market continues to demonstrate a remarkable institutional momentum, with Bitcoin ETF, specifically IBIT ETF of BlackRock, reaching a historic milestone of $80 billion in assets under management in just 374 days, approximately 5 times faster than the previous record holder, which was VOO, which was achieved in 1,814 days. Can you imagine how successful Bitcoin ETF has been for one of the biggest companies and institutions on the planet? Do not fade this. You cannot fade something like this whatsoever, no matter what the argument you hear. This cannot be faded. And this is a great representation of the time it took IBIT to actually break the $80 billion mark. Fastest ETF to get there in 374 days, about 5 times faster than the previous record held by VOO, which did it in 1,814. Also at 83 billion, it's now the 21st biggest ETF overall. And we also see that ETHA, which is also the ETF of BlackRock, but for Ethereum, taking spot number 6 on the weekly flow leaderboard. This is crazy, guys. You have thousands and thousands of ETFs, and you see Ethereum ETF now tops number 6 on the leaderboard in inflows last week. This is obviously something really big. So $675 million in a week is no joke, although still living in BTC's shadow, with IBIT grabbing an absurd $1.7 billion. So it's clear that institutions are here. It's clear that institutions now understand the blockchain. And honestly, I would say this is the last chance for retail to jump on the train before it lifts off. Because once institutions are in, once we have regulation, do not expect the returns that you used to see in the previous 10 years history of the asset class. So the asset class will become more mature, more regulated. Therefore, there will be diminishing returns. This doesn't mean that there will not be any more innovation, because as you know, this is a technology sector. So we are at the forefront of experimentations and innovations. And I'm pretty sure with every innovation that the digital asset class will bring, there will be plenty of opportunities for all of us to make money. But right now, if you just throw your money in any of the blue chip assets, you end up doing very well over a long enough period of time. In the future, once institutions are here, this would no longer be the case. So if you do not yet invest in the digital asset class, and you are someone who wants to achieve financial freedom and retirement possibly in 10 years time, right now is a golden opportunity that presents itself once in a generation. So do not fade this for your own sake. The main thing that you find on the market right now is basically crypto trading, and something that requires people to be active, to stay behind the laptop for extended period of times. So what we focus on is, if someone have their job, their careers, and they just want low maintenance, smart exposure to a rising asset class, which is the digital asset class, similar to investing in the technology back in 2000. This community and the services that we offer here are amazing for them, because it enables them to passively invest based on fundamentals and proper research in a rising asset class that will help them achieve retirement and financial freedom over enough period of time. So if you know someone who might benefit from this kind of service, if someone speaks to you that they need something like this, obviously register for the affiliate program. It's for free. You just give them your affiliate link and they can register with our services and buy our courses using your affiliate link, and then you get 25% cut on all the payments that they basically made, be it a monthly subscription. So if you know enough people and you bring in multiple different members, then you can have recurring income on a monthly basis, and that's another source of income. Who would say no to that?
Salman,
So
just
this
one
is, yeah.
comment about the trading groups is
Yeah.
nothing against trading groups, but they are extremely time intensive. They require you to dedicate a lot of time to learn how to trade, and those trading people that put on those groups don't have the ability to help the majority of people out there who have 9-to-5 jobs and don't have the time to put in to trading. And so by bringing traders into Freedom Capital and having them help us with the active portfolio, increasing ROI, us doing the passive portfolio, and us combining all of this to have a recommended strategy for the average 9-to-5 worker, it allows traders to help the typical 9-to-5 worker